Hello and welcome to Latvia for round 2 of the 2013 FIA European Rally Championship, the Rally Liepāja Ventspils. Taking place between the cities of Liepāja and Ventspils on Latvia's Baltic coast to the west of the capital Riga. It's a brand new event and the first designated pure snow rally to form a part of the ERC since the restructure in 2004. Those are your championship standings. After round 1, the Jana Rally, most of the top drivers aren't here this weekend, but Francois Delacour there in 7th with 9 points is, and very much looking forward to seeing the action.
Hello, Craig Breen. Tell us about this rally in Latvia.
It's a very beautiful rally here in Latvia. We have probably 2 different characters of stages. The ones that are close here to the service park, it's more open, more in the fields and across kind of bare landscape. It will be really difficult in the dark. And then the ones further north are more inside in the forest, very fast, a little bit more narrow. And yeah, the condition obviously it's very difficult because we don't know how much snow or how much ice there's going to be on the stages. So this rally is going to be a big challenge for everybody, I think.
So this year the European Rally Championship has introduced a qualifying stage for the loose surface events. The fastest driver over one run of the qualifying stage gets to choose their road position for leg 1. Francois Delacour then, the legendary Frenchman at the wheel of a Munaretto run Peugeot 207S 2000. Ex-WRC multiple works team driver is 8th fastest on the 5.89 kilometre stage.
Stop up easy, comes quick, turn 5 left minus.
Craig Breen, first round of the RC 2013 for Craig in the Santalot Peugeot 207, full support of Peugeot Sport. 2012 SWRC champion, 6th fastest on the stage with Dave Moynihan sat next to him. Alexei Lukyanuk, Russian driver, 2nd fastest in a Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 10, eligible for the Production Car Cup. It's 0.8 of a second down on the fastest driver and the first of 4 Lancers. And the fastest driver was Jari Ketomaa from Finland, driving an M Sport Fiesta regional rally car, powered by the 1.6 turbo engine, of course. He was seeded first, and along with Breen and Delacour, very much a pre-event favourite for victory in Latvia.
We start with Jari Ketomaa.
So this was in the press centre, then later on in the day, picking the running positions. Ketomaa fastest in qualifying, and he elects to run first on the road. With fresh snow, he might have chosen further down. But the roads are clean, much more likely to rut up, so earlier is preferable. Breen, works Peugeot driver now, going for 4th. Delacour ending up in 8th. So it'll be Ketomaa who is first to tackle the 3 stages of the first leg. It's the Republic of Latvia. It's a country in the Baltic region of Northern Europe, bordered to the north by Estonia, to the south by Lithuania, and to the east by the Russian Federation. And promotional opportunities of a round of the FIA ERC are not lost on the government of a country who are very keen on their rallying.
I think it's very important for our country because rally is very popular in our country and we have old traditions of organizing such racings. And it's very important that first time such international event is happening in Latvia, and therefore we hope it organized and to do the best that it will become in the regular rally calendar of the European Rally.
Fantastic to see such support from such a high level of the government. Here's a little bit more about the rally schedule for legs 1 and 2. 9 stages in total, 3 stages on leg 1 for Friday night, 6 on Saturday for leg 2, and then leg 3, 6 more special stages, 109 kilometres worth. Ceremonial start in the centre of Liepāja. Lots of support, rally mad, the fans. On then to the action, so Vasily Greyazen, Russian driver with a Latvian licence, R4 specification Lancer, 3rd quickest on special stage 1, 6th on special stage 2, so a good start, but unfortunately hit something and broke the rear suspension on his Lancer in the dark. Francois Delacour, 207S 2000, 8th on the road, 4th fastest on 1 and 2. Most impressive of all, though, was 2nd fastest on stage 3. It's not the time that was impressive, it's the fact that he did it whilst holding onto the driver's door. Had to hold it shut for almost the entire stage.
Francois, how's the stage like that, you know, with the door open? I don't know what's happened, you know, it was just impossible to close the door. And all the right corner, the door was open in 6th gear, sideways, and I was afraid to touch the tree, you know. Then always, with one hand, it was terrible.
What a legend. You can't beat a character like Delacour, can you? So Jari Ketomaa first on the road. Second quickest in stage 1, third fastest on stage 2 and 3. Struggled a little bit for confidence in these night stages, but still second overall and just 6.4 seconds behind the leader.
Obviously it's dark, and with the lights and extremely high-speed roads, they are very enjoyable to drive, but you don't have any connection where to aim over the jump, so sometimes a bit scary, but very, very enjoyable.
Well, what a start for these guys. Craig Breen and Dave Moynihan, first event as a Works Peugeot crew, and a very impressive run. 3 out of 3 fastest stage times for Breen and Moynihan means they leave Latvia leading the rally overall in their 207 S2000.
I'm just completely speechless now. The conditions are so tough at the moment, and especially in the dark, but I love that one, and preparation really does pay off. You know, we put a big emphasis on getting the right notes, and I could be 100% committed, and that's exactly what we were, so just cloud 9 at the moment.
Brilliant drive then by Breen, leading the event by 6.4 from Ketomaa, with Delacour in third despite the door being open for the whole of that stage. What a drive. Lukyanuk in fourth. Planji, Kiesels, Pushkar, Egel and Jan Cherny in the Skoda Fabia S2000 in 10th. After special stage 3, end of leg 1. So some snow on Friday evening, end of the first leg. Freezing cold temperatures overnight too. Drivers not too sure they're going to wake to find in the morning. Not significant snow, but still freezing cold, leaving Latvia and heading across to Ventspils today. Special stage 4 then. This is the second run of this stage. It was run last night in the dark as special stage 3. And it will be a little cut up now. Mix of ice and gravel. Of course, some of that snow to replenish the ice on the road overnight, but you can see the brown colour of the road there, meaning that it is just starting to cut up. Very difficult then to hold on to the studs in the tyres. We're going to have a close look at the fortunes of 4 drivers on this first stage of leg 2. Breen, Ketomaa, Delacour and Lukyanuk, who are the top 4 after leg 1. Lukyanuk up first then, Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 10. 4th after the first leg, 21 seconds behind third place Delacour. He's also currently leading the Production Car Cup. You can see those tricky road conditions there. Of course, long studded tyres on all these cars. Around 7mm of the stud protruding, 280 studs per tyre. That's how they manage to find grip on roads that you'd struggle to stand up on sometimes. Intermediate point there, 5:22.5. That's at 10.6 kilometres into the stage. Delacour entering the stage then in the 207 S2000. Sits so close to the wheel, doesn't he? Look at that, pulling on the belts as well. Typical Delacour style, desperate to get every last little inch of performance out of the car. Big problem for him is his gear ratios. No pre-event test, so he ended up with gear ratios which were a little bit too short for the conditions. And found himself on the limiter a lot of the time. Here's the split, 6.5 seconds down at halfway through the stage. So here we've got Simulcan, the Eurosports technology. We can compare the 2 drivers. Lukyanuk is quicker on the faster sections. Under braking, Delacour can gather up some of the time. Of course, the S2000 car a little bit lighter, which allows him to close some of the gap up. But a shame to see Delacour with the wrong gear ratios. Big close of the gap there on the brakes. 35 kilometres an hour slower than the Mitsubishi Delacour's car at top speed. Ketomaa then into the stage in the regional rally car, 6.4 seconds behind the leader Craig Breen at the start of this stage, running 11th on the road. So for leg 2, a reverse of the top 12. 3 times a Finnish rally champion, Ketomaa competed in Latvia in the past as well. He's done 4 events here, not necessarily on the same roads, but with some of the same characteristics. And he is 0.5 of a second quicker at this midpoint of the stage. legendary co-driver on board as well, Kai Lindström. He sat with Mäkinen, Kimi Räikkönen recently. But Craig Breen and Dave Moynihan running behind Ketomaa in the starting order. An advantage of 6.4. Of course, Craig won the 2011 WRC Academy. He won the SWRC in 2012.
Opens and Title's lead back 4.
Dave Moynihan sitting with him this year, as we've said already, new co-driver. And a fantastic drive by the guys. Won the first 3 stages of the rally, feeling very confident, coming up towards the split time in the middle. 2 seconds quicker. Peugeot Rally Academy is the name of the team, run by Santalok, who were running the 207 successfully last year. This is the split times then as they stand. 5 minutes 20, 2 seconds back for Ketomaa, Lukyanuk at 2.5 and Delacour 9 seconds down already.
Very sudden stop, 6 right plus. Titles badly, keep in, narrows, 4 laps plus half long.
So coming up after the break then, will Breen manage to hold on to his advantage? We'll be back in a minute.
Big lead, 6 right plus, Titles, narrows, 130.
Well, welcome back to ERC Rally Latvia Ventspils. We're having a close look at today's first stage, and halfway into special stage 4, Craig Breen was leading the timesheets. So here we are then with Lukyanuk, third fastest at the intermediate split. Only 2.5 seconds behind Breen, an impressive drive in the Lancer. And he is 9 minutes 22.2 at the finish of the stage. Francois Delacour lost 6.5 seconds to Lukyanuk, who we were just looking at. Third position could be under threat. These short gear ratios causing him real problems. End of the stage, 9 minutes 32.7, he's 10.5 down, still holds on to third, but with only a 10-second advantage now. Ketomaa 2 seconds behind Breen at the split. But a very, very fast second half of the stage, and the regional rally car is geared just a little bit longer than the S2000 cars are. More torque from the 1.6 turbo engine means they can pull a bigger gear. Can really see how much the road was cutting up as well, just about maintaining an icy surface. Fantastic shots from the helicopter as always. We are 9/10 faster than Lukyanuk. Will it be enough for him to win his first stage of the rally? Or will Craig Breen and Dave Moynihan continue with their winning spree? A very, very impressive drive so far. Fantastic to see the Irish flag there in the Peugeot Sport stripes on the side of the car.
6 left plus sharp Titans. 6 left plus short Titans. 50. Flat 2 right. 60. Flat crest. 150. Flat 2 left 40.
Dave Moynihan, you can hear there, is sat with Marty McCormack, Guy Wilkes, Gary Jennings, some of the notable drivers he's sat with in recent years. Very, very experienced indeed.
Going 30, 2 right, only 60, turn 6 left plus, round the wheels.
Breen with really positive input into the steering there on the right-hander just before the flying finish. And he does go fastest, 3.7 quicker, 9:17.6. Breen leading by 10.1. So looking at simulcam then, we can compare Breen with Ketomaa. Entering the sequence, Breen has a small advantage over Ketomaa. See a slight gain there from the regional rally car on the acceleration.